Hey, how we all doing? Hope you're alright. I was sitting downstairs eating me gammon steaks and drinking me milk while watching a bit of Tube, usual on a Tuesday night. Sad fucker. And I was watching, who was it? Fully Playable Games. And he was having a bit of a thin out of his collection in his games room, basically taking a lot of the games that he's got all lined up and just thinning out, so he's only got the ones he's really interested in, got the nostalgia for, blah blah blah, or really would want to play. A lot of the fodder, the filler titles, the tut, he's basically taking them off the shelves, so he's not double parking them. He's just having the ones he's interested in, and all the rest are going into storage. And I thought, ooh, there's me chomping away. I'm thinking, oh, it gives me the feels. I need to go and have a play in the collection, go and have a tinker. And then I'll get up here and I think, I could do a bit of a vid while I'm up here. I've got a couple of editions, so I'll have a random vid. Gives me an excuse to talk to myself. Hope you're all well. I've got to say, love the VRs that are coming in with regards to my video a while back. Why do we collect? What do we collect? Are we still going to be collecting in 10 years time, and all the rest of it? Everything about collecting. Absolutely love the videos. And don't worry, Toots, if there is an opportunity for me to start up my own group and charge loads of money, I'll do you a discounted rate. Of course I will. So yeah, I was watching Fully Playable Games. I thought, get up here, have a little tinker. And one thing I've been wanting to do recently, Colchester John, good lad, he's got in the Master System collecting. He's got the bug. He's on the bay and he's here, there and everywhere trying to source games. I keep getting random messages, which is brilliant because I'll be honest with you, I would love to go back to fucking just starting afresh with a collection and then just taking it all in, knowing the basics, but just grasping a fucking great list and starting a new collection from scratch. I would just love to do it. So I get these random messages of like, what do you reckon for that? Is that a good price? And I tell you what, he's doing all right as it goes. I keep saying the same thing to him. Play the games as you get them, play them, enjoy them, because it's so easy to build up a fucking great big shelf of games and not play hardly any of them, and then they just sit there, and then you start getting in the position that I've always done, which is the worst thing, is to sit there getting pranged out about what else you need to add, rather than just enjoying what you've got. So yeah, John, keep it going, but play your games, enjoy the collection, buddy. Master System is a cracking system for basically, I would say, I'm not up to date with latest prices, but I would say for the PAL set, I would say it's got to be a good 100 odd games are achievable at fairly odd cheap prices. I don't know, maybe averaging out £5 each. It's got to be. Surely it's still like that. I might be wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, and you build up a cracking collection. And if you get any spares, let me know, and I'll do the same, buddy. So yeah, it's got me thinking I need to go through my Master System collection, because one thing I never did get around to doing in my little black book of needs, I never did mark off what manuals I need. So I need to go through. I've tried to keep to, in the past, a crazy collector thing of as little games as possible without the manual. Obviously there's some real big hitters that I can't justify the mega dough for a complete mint game, so there's had to be a bit of give and take, and and I've had to cut corners a little bit where necessary to get games just to tick them off the list, be able to play them. You don't play your manuals anyway, do you? So, but I haven't got a list. So when I go Nerdbase or Misos or the Retro Hunter, I don't know what I need my manuals for. I haven't got a quick list to check and have a look for, because I'm at that stage now where if I don't pick up anything and I see something cheap, I'd happily pick it up just to get a hang tab box, get a manual, and now I've got a pal who's in a master system and starting afresh. I can pass some games on. So yeah, I thought I'd get up here and have a sort through the master system collection. So I'm looking forward to doing that. With regards to pickups, we've got a few treats here, and I'll let you know. Oh, firstly, and I've got a thing about steelbooks lately. So it just had to be done. I see a steelbook, it was in CEX, and it was £1.50. And these, they mark them up as the same price as a standard game, so it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? It's got to be done. And if it's a cool steelbook, I will. Foot 20. Foot 20. So FIFA 20 Ultimate Team, got to be done. £1.50. There's a couple of games I got a little while back. I did allude to I was going to go trade in some bits and bobs from the Xbox One and get some games, basically thin out and get some games that I'm more interested in playing, some newer stuff, just to have a refresh. I've been playing through some games, and I've been enjoying myself, I must admit. I've had another go on Back 4 Blood. Needing some Monster. So I've had another go on Back 4 Blood, and again, really enjoying that. I haven't got very far in it. I've got to the ship, and then past that bit, and I'm kind of on the next level after the ship bit. So I don't know, I've played it for, I don't know, maybe an hour, a couple of hours. Really mindless fun. It's, I'll be honest, it's a bit like a 360 game, but it's everything I want in a game at the moment. Basic, just raw fun. It's got to be done. Another Monster, kicking back. Very much needed. Oh, I seem to be, and this ain't really going to help, but I seem to be so dehydrated this week. I've really thought about things, and I need to get my arse in gear. I've been saying it for years, but I really need to get my arse in gear. So at the weekend, I've eaten all my Magnums now. I've got no more Magnums. They've been my latest treat. Fucking Magnums. I've got to eat 3 or 4 or 5 in a day. Fucking turning into a Magnum. Where it's been so hot, they've been the ideal treat to have. But they don't do you any good, do they? Although at least a few of them Magnums have gone straight in my biceps, I tell you. But I've been getting a bit stressed out. So I'm thinking I need to up the ante, sort me eating out. I fucking say it all the time, but I really have now. I've been going a few days and it's been going fucking strong. And up the ante at the gym as well. So going up to 4 days. You do not understand, people. When you weight train, and hardcore weight train, you do not understand the fucking pain you can get from DOMS. Delayed onset muscle soreness, in its specific term. But I've felt about 95 years old trying to get up in this fucking loft. My quads and hamstrings, oh my jeez. I'm in so much pain, I tell you. Oh, it's a killer. All day I've been sort of leaning. If I've had to, I've really put off it. But if I've had to lean down and do something, fucking hell, I'm like, ah. And so that I can't tense up my legs. Had a heavy session on Sunday morning and real kicked ass. Really enjoyed it. Loved it. The fact that, you know, really had a kick ass session. But fuck, am I paying for it now? It's the day after. And that's the worst. So, yeah, I'm up in the ante with a gym. Need to fucking sort myself out big style. Sorting out the diet. Getting, you know, a little... need to get hench again. So, yeah, but it's... where I'm eating so much meat, I'm kind of keeping to a super high protein diet. but with quite a low carb ratio and a reasonable fat ratio as well. So it's all meat, it's eggs, meat, gammons, chicken. It's killing me, but it's making me so dehydrated. So I've got to have a sip of drink again. As I say, this is no good, this shit for you. So I'll get through these cans that I've got left, and then it'll just be watered down Vimto, sugar free or no added sugar. Oh, anyway, so we've got additions, and it's an Xbox One game. Well, I've got a couple more, but this is one that's intrigued me, but I've kept away from it because the price has been silly high. I've never played one of these games before. It's not usually my cup of tea, so I thought I was going to get the last one in the sort of series, but I thought, no, fuck it, I'll hold fire and get the latest one when it goes down to a reasonable rate. So Rogi's rates, and it's Diablo 4 or Diablo. Sounds a bit posh when I say Diablo 4. I must admit, it's really intriguing. It's a game that sort of could potentially, if I played the system long enough, I could get into. Expansive open world. No doubt it's like hack and slash, magic spells, that sort of caper. Building up your stats. The sort of game I'm going to play for an hour and a half and then fucking never go back to it again. But I will try. But yeah, so I thought I'd best get the latest one. And I can't remember what that was, but it was stupid cheap. God love Game Pass. Because those that don't go in for Game Pass, it makes the games fucking cheap for the rest of us. So keep signing up for Game Pass. Love it. Enjoy it. It makes the games fucking cheap for the rest of us. Lovely, lovely. Then this one, RoboCop. I really enjoyed this. I'd say that like I've completed it. I ain't fucking, no, not even close. I've played a couple of hours, but yeah, again, it's mindless fun. It's like an older gen game, and I think that's what a lot of us are craving. It's an older gen sort of game with a bit of extra spit and polish, but it's a real love letter to RoboCop. It's quality, really good. Just as well didn't get that with a steel tin. Hold tight, I better strap myself in. I've been on the fucking monster now. That's it. It's all going off and it's all going. RoboCop. Yes, I'm really enjoying that. I will go back to it, but I keep loading on extra games on the Series X so that I can start having a go through, sort out my games a bit. And another one I got. Now, I've been eyeing this up in game for quite a while. Again, thinking I'll get it when the price is right. And the price was right. It knocked right down. I think it was it 20 quid? Something like that. I was out with a boy and I got him a game. I'm sure I got him a game of sorts. Can't remember what it was now. But he's been getting right into his Switch Lite thing. Playing his games. I think he got, I can't remember what it was now. It was really looks pretty cool anyway. So he got that, and I thought, oh, I'll get a game as well. We'll have a go. Something we can both play. And then I see this, and it's a steelbook. So I thought, oh. And I've seen Tony Fighter 2 Turbo Alpha Hyper Fighter rave about this game so long. And finally took the plunge. And after his recommending Mortal Kombat 1, and I'll tell you what, I fucking absolutely love that game. So, on strong recommendation from Tone, pardon me, bit of turbulence, Street Fighter. Now, me and the boy had a few goes until he kept beating me, so I'll give up. The graphics are amazing, aren't they? Absolutely fucking stunning. This is the steelbook. I know you can get this big sort of huge box set that was, I think it was about 200 notes when it first came out, and then it all dropped down to about 60 quid new. I haven't got the room for all that, so I can't be dealing with that. But this, oh, what? It certainly grabbed my attention. Look at that for a steelbook. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Chun-Li there. It's got some card on the inside, but look at that for a steel bookie. Oh, lovely. Nicey nice. So yeah, I think it was 20 quids. Worth the day, worth the effort all day long. Plays just like the old games. I haven't really delved into there's some sort of new system with this one. I've only played a few goes with the boy. He kicked my ass and then I got a sulk on without letting on to him. He's fucking brilliant at the fighting games, I tell you. So yeah, Street Fighter. Really enjoying it. What I've played of it. Great game. So that's kind of it for the additions. Only that we do have a new console coming. Ooh. Now I won't give the game away. I won't spoil it because you'll be kept in suspense. Build up the drama. I'll save it for a Patreon only episode. Bollocks to the rest of you peasants. Don't worry, we ain't going Patreon and all that shit. Christ. I'm fully with Tootie on that. This is just a hobby and it's a bit of fun. Love the fact that I've got more than 10 subscribers, let alone 100, which is, again, still mind-blowing. And 1,000, thank you so much. But I'm not looking to change the world. It's a hobby. I really enjoy the hobby. It's become part of my hobby, the collecting as well as the tubing. Talking shit to myself in the loft. Sad though. But I do really appreciate every single comment, subscription, because it's brilliant. Much appreciated. But we have a new console incoming. And 100% the reason for this console is to play games with H. It's something I know we are going to have epic battles of games. There's so many fighters, racing games on this console. Any game you like, it's on there. But I'm thinking we're going to predominantly keep to the fighting games, the racing games, the games we can, you know, have a controller each and we can have some fucking epic fun. Just for shits and giggles. And I can't wait to get it. Really can't wait to get it. But me being me, I couldn't get the standard one that every bugger has. And there is a beautiful edition that's no longer sold. So I couldn't get that. Gutted about that. Excuse me. So I've settled on not your usual ones that you can buy. It is a little bit different. It is a bit special. Like me, a bit special. But the idea is I'm relegating the original modded Xbox I got in the front room. Gonna relegate that to the bedroom. And this console's going pride of place in the front room next to the Series X. And it's just going to be our console for having a blast on. So, yeah, can't wait. I will do a pickups or addition video featuring this console. You've seen them a million times, but I'll show it off because I'm going to be so pleased to add this. I do need to do a bit of wheeling and dealing, as you've got to do. Got to build up the funds. Money's a bit tight, but fuck it. You only live once, and it's all about for smiles. That's all we're getting. Not just for show offs. This is for smiles and good times and creating memories. So fuck it, why not? It was funny actually. Last week I had the boy for Thursday. I didn't fancy going to the gym, so we didn't go to the gym that night. So anyway, we popped up in the loft, and he's like, Dad, we'll pop up in the loft, have a look. I'm like, what are you looking at? What are you wanting? I said, all your stuff's not in the loft. He's like, oh, but we'll have a little look. He gets up here. He's only got on the CEX app. He's having a little rummage. God, do you know how much they'll give you for that, Dad? Here, we could get we could get X amount of pounds trade for that, and he's up there with the app, fucking scanning barcodes, attacking the collection. God, Jesus. I think I'm going to have to put a padlock on the hatch. It's got to be done. He's getting too big to fight and restrain and pull him down out of here. I'll have to just create some measures so he can't get up here. He's too big a bugger for me to... Man, that would kick my arse. Oh, the only problem is with these, with all fizzy drinks, turbulence. So yeah, I'm going to have a tinker before it gets too late. It's now almost 8:45 on a beautiful Tuesday evening. Weather's been a bit dull. We've had summer. Countdown to Christmas. There's about 100 and odd days till Christmas now. So happy days, season's greetings and all that. So yeah, I'm going to get in amongst it. I shall hopefully speak to you soon. One thing I did see earlier, and I must admit it did get me thinking. As I say, I banged on the old YouTube, sitting there eating me gammon, chopping the old gammon up, having a chomp of that. And old Gibber, I call him Gibber because it's Gib 84, but it looks like Gibba. Old Gibber Gordon, he's playing GT7, Gran Turismo 7, and I presume he's playing it with the old headset on. He's probably sat there in his pants with his fucking, looking like a Wish version of RoboCop, in his pants with his big plastic white helmet on. Because you can see it when he looks at the wing mirrors on GT7. And I must admit, I quite like the effect of that. I must admit, that kind of appeals. The whole sort of being able to look around in your car. I've never experienced PlayStation VR, but I must admit I'm quite intrigued by that. The only thing that puts me off is seeing him race, and he didn't do too bad. I think he got a bit of a rage on at a few moments, but excuse me. But watching that, the music's really good in it, got to say. GT7, music's good. It's the old-fashioned sort of tune, so it's like rock music that you can, when you've played a few tracks, you get to know you get to know the songs, and you start singing along and you're tapping your toes while you're having a race. And that side of it's really good. The graphics look sublime. But I cannot get out of my mind now. They give it all the Billy Big Bollocks about being the real driving simulator. But what they don't account for is when you bash into another car or you hit a wall, there's no fucking damage. I expect bumpers to be ripped off and bonnets to be all bent up and fucking in a right state. How can you have a real driving simulator that acts as if you're driving around in a bumper car and doesn't create any damage? It gets me. I mean, I know Forza's kind of not fully there, and kind of it would frustrate you. Maybe it would wind you right up if you had a little collision, and I mean it's the end of your race. But that's more realistic. It's about realism. They're saying it themselves. It's what it says on the tin. So GT7 brings me out that I just can't get out of. You hit cars. I mean, he did a few spins. Obviously, he did it on purpose. He was just showing us what you could do, putting the car to good use. But there's no real damage. There's no, and it winds me up. Yes, on Forza you get scraped and crumpled wings, and yes, you don't wreck your car like in the good old days of Destruction Derby or Toka touring cars and that. But you get there's scuff marks, there's rippled panels, there's something. GT7, it just looks like you're fucking driving about with invisible fucking bumpers on it. So yeah, but I'm very intrigued by this. Not that I want to sit there like a Wish version of fucking RoboCop, big plastic white helmet on. But I like that idea. I don't know, I sat there and it does kind of make you feel more immersed. But then again, on a hot day, big sweaty plastic helmet on your head, how immersed are you going to feel? So yeah, I'm on the fence with that. We shall see. Maybe one day. Ain't coming anytime soon anyway. And that's not the new console that I'm getting, the PS5, by the way. Nah, I've decided that's not me. PS5, not for a long while. Maybe one day, when the price is right, when it's Roger price. Although if the boy would have it, I can hell, I'd have half of my gear traded in. He'd have half of the funds. Mind you, he did surprise me. He tallied up. I've got a slim PS2, pink. It's got all the gubbins in there, 2 controllers, memory card, and they sell it for something like 230 quid. I was proper shocked. How has that got the 230 quid odd? I know they put a 2-year warranty on it, but fuck my life. £230. I was like, okay, how much they give for it then, boy? And it was about 160 odd, 165 quid in trade, which it is what it is. But yeah, I almost got tempted to weigh it in, and I don't know, maybe I still might. For me, the PlayStation is always about the fat PlayStation, and I've got it from Braintree James. I got a beautiful, back in the day, the Prestige Silver Edition fat PS2. It's like fucking brand new, this thing. That's the one all day long is for me, the fat PS2. So the slim, that might go. I might be tempted. We shall see. As long as I put it to good use. Anyway. So it was good fun watching you, Gordon. I don't think he looked at the chat. There was a chat going on and a few people commented. Not very lively in the chat. I think we just put in a few comments, a few of us. But yeah, so yeah, but it was interesting to see. GT7. Ooh. Yeah, no, I'll stick with my PS3 for now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry for the rambling, random one. I'm going to get listing the manuals on the old Sega Master System. So that I need. Should be fun. Anyway, see you again soon. Bye-bye.